Hello, inflation fighters. Thank you for joining me, the Penny Nanny, where we're watching over every cent. Well, we had quite some excitement this weekend. It all started when I got a text from my bank that said, we've alerted or a text that said it was from my bank. Actually, it didn't even mention my bank. It just said there was a fraud alert. And I know you're not supposed to reply to those, so I didn't. But what I did do is I went and looked into our checking account, and I saw that there was a charge for $30 there that we didn't make. And so while I was looking at that, my bank actually called me. I have them on as a contact, so I knew it was the bank. And they told me that there was fraud activity that they detected. And we went through this whole process of, I finally spoke to somebody after trying to get a hold of somebody for a while. And they killed my card, basically. So in effect, it didn't work. And they had done that even before I had called them back. So thank goodness, I wasn't out trying to use it anywhere. Because other than my checkbook, I don't really use cash or things like that. So what I had to do was get a brand new card and go through this process of changing all my bills over that are auto pay with the card to the new number. That didn't get done until yesterday. So we only had one company that said there was something wrong with our payment information, and we got that all squared away right away. Now, the thing that I'm going to find out right now is I'm going to log into my banking account and see if the charge has fallen off. Because when I spoke to the customer service rep at the bank yesterday, the charge for $30 was still on there. And what it's incumbent on me to do, I learned from her, is to try to contact that vendor that's listed there and resolve it with them before the bank will step in and do anything. And if the vendor does not, then I have to sign papers and things like that, and then they're going to investigate it. And I mean, I know it's only $30, but to me, $30 is a lot of money. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm just going to go into my banking account and see if it's still on there. I know that the rep had said that they were going to check on it themselves, but I haven't heard from them, so I don't know if that's going to happen or not. But anyway, let me get into here. And then I had told some people about what had happened, and they said there's actually some sort of fraud thing that's going on. And that it will use it's called the Gazelle scam or something to that effect. So anyway, as of right now, let me check here. Okay, thank goodness. It looks like it fell off because it was just a pending charge yesterday. But the fact that they killed it right away, killed my card right away, and wouldn't allow anything to go through probably helped that situation there. So that's a good thing. That's one less stressor you have to deal with. Thank goodness. Yeah, so we're going to take a look here then. Moving on to the next thing. Thank you, God. I'm glad that's resolved. Took care of one bill yesterday, and that's it for the month. So starting tomorrow, everything should be good to go for everything we need to come through. And my husband gets paid today. So what I'm going to do with that is I'm going to go in and move the funds that we haven't used into a contingency fund, which is our savings account. And so that will sit there in case we need it. And as I'm sure you already heard about the part situation with the dishwasher on Friday's menu plan, it was on there. So yeah, so we've got to go through all the finances, and then we're going to go through and reload all our categories here. The food and clothes, the gas in the car, our meds, and miscellaneous and contingency. So we also did our taxes yesterday. We did it for free, filing it online, and we're actually getting money back this year, which when I had my business never happened. So thankfully, we were able to get some money back, and that'll be a nice either contingency fund, or we're going to use some of it possibly to pay for the new countertops. Although my husband's going to try to he's going to try working with the store now that we bought the countertop from, and not the manufacturer. So we're going to see if we can get anywhere there first. But he did tell me last night he really feels strongly about wanting to make his own. So that'll be interesting. He's going to try that, and we'll see what happens with it. So let's see. All right, I'm going to make the transfer now. All right, and that shows that it was successful, and I see it in the balance there. So, all right, so that's all good. Phew, all done with the banking things. So, and then tomorrow, what I'm going to do is I'm going to work on the penny savings that I started, the savings challenge with pennies that I started, and we'll see how it's going from there. So, everybody, be well, be blessed. If you're in need, please reach out to your local pantries for food by calling United Way or calling a community church or your government offices, and they will tell you the food pantries in your area. Don't be ashamed. Don't be afraid. You deserve to eat. And you're taken care of. Bye now.